This oil painting on canvas is done in a synthetic cubist style by the Spanish artist Pablo Ruiz Picasso. It was painted in 1921 and the title is Three Musicians. The three masked musicians, an harlequin with the diamond shapes, Pierrot with the white hat, and a monk, are believed to represent Picasso and his two poet friends. The harlequin is Picasso, Pierrot Guillaume Apollinaire, and the monk Max Jacob. Picasso used the colors of the flag of his native country for the harlequin, who is more typically dressed in black and white. Each of the figures is holding a musical instrument. Notice the dog under the table. The shapes reflect Cubism's emphasis on collage. The painting is around 6.5 by 7 feet, close to life size, and the original can be seen at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. Another version is at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. This work is the largest in our portfolio. Picasso designed costumes for Les Ballets Russes, as did Sonia Delaunay. Again, the artist's name is Pablo Ruiz Picasso, and depicted are Pierrot, Guillaume Apollinaire, and Max Jacob. Lionel Feininger painted Town Hall in Treptow on oil on canvas in 1930. At 16 by 25 inches, it is the smallest painting in our portfolio and resides in a private collection. The setting of this work is Treptow, a Polish town near the Baltic coast where Feininger spent his summers for decades. He took numerous photographs of its cityscapes and architecture, as well as creating oil paintings of town streets and buildings. Feininger is also known for his 2 comic strips designed for adults. Contrast the whimsy of his Kinderkids comics with the architectural purity of this work. Feininger both played and composed music for the piano, and likened some of his visual art to fugues, a musical composition where a dominant theme recurs again and again. In our work, this theme is the prism shape. Rhythm was painted by Russian-French artist Sonia Delaunay in 1938 with oil on canvas. It is roughly 6 by 5 feet and is located at the Musée National d'Art Moderne in Paris. Sonia and her husband Robert worked in a style they called simultaneism, using the contrasts of colors to reflect the complexities of modern life. The Delaunays believed that colors create energy in their contrasts. This abstract painting is quite large and one of several with the title Rhythm. The concentric rings represent the sun, a recurring motif for Sonia. Since her husband's paintings sold poorly at the time, Sonia became the primary financial support for her family, which she accomplished with a very wide variety of designing endeavors. In a perfect position to capitalize on Paris's fascination with exotic Russian culture, she embodies the modern woman of the early 20th century, independent, in motion, doing a traditionally man's job. She was the first living female artist to have a retrospective show at the Louvre in 1964. Sonia was a big fan of Van Gogh's emotively expressive works, was close friends with Marc Chagall, and like Picasso, designed costumes for Les Ballets Russes. The style is simultaneism, and the artist's name is Sonia Delaunay. This oil painting on canvas is an illustration created for the cover of the March 17, 1956 Saturday Evening Post. For over 47 years, American artist Norman Rockwell painted Saturday Evening Post covers, creating a total of 322 of them. The title of our work is Happy Birthday, Miss Jones, which he painted as a tribute to his favorite 8th grade teacher, Miss Smith. A wealth of details in the painting tell a story. The chalk lying on the floor reveals that the children had to rush back to their seats as Miss Jones approached. Happy Birthday, Jonesy, note the slangy nickname, was most likely written by the class clown who has an eraser on his head. From the expression on her face, Miss Jones is obviously touched by her class's antics. The painting is around 4 by 3.5 feet. The original is part of a private collection owned by filmmaker Steven Spielberg.